Which curriculum is best for the gifted learner? Let's find out. Firstly, we'll be talking to you today about the enrichment triad model given to us by Renzulli. His definition of giftedness is the interaction of the above three traits: above average ability, creativity, and task commitment.
And Renzulli has lots of experience because he is the director of the National Research Center for the Gifted and Talented in Connecticut at the University of Connecticut. And he's had over 50 years of experience studying the gifted and talented.
Amazing. Here is a model of the enrichment triad. Type 1 involves general exploratory activities where the teacher presents the students with various sources of stimuli. Type 2 are group training activities where students work together in groups, further exploring the material. And in Type 3, students branch off into individual or smaller groups to then present their projects. That is the face of a learner who has been fully stimulated in the immersion phase.
These students are so excited as they first explore their topics, looking at media, going on field trips, having speakers invited into their classrooms, researching websites, then brainstorming their information together to come up with ideas, having discussions on their ideas. And the center of their classroom is the Interest Development Center where they can explore to their heart's content.
Awesome. I love it already. Now this is the Type 2 phase, the enrichment. This is the teaching component.
In Type 2, this is where students learn how to conduct the research using a framework, but they're using advanced level reference materials in order to do their research.
The teacher at this point simply facilitates the area and students further explore and delve into their topics of interest.
And remember that there are two components to this type, both the thinking skills, which is our creativity, our problem solving and critical thinking component, and then the working skills. That's putting it all together, using the research, and then using visual, written, and oral communication to share ideas.
This is also a type of differentiation of instruction by giving students the option whether to present their findings visually, in a written format, or orally. Oh wow, it's time to celebrate.
Celebration time.
Come on! Here, students are first-hand inquirers. This is where students show what they have learned in a format of their given choice.
So we don't have to do the same things. Everyone can do something different.
That's what's called differentiation of instruction. Duh.
I want to do photography. I want to do drama. I want to do art. Let's explore the music. How about the fashion?
All of that is allowed and welcome in this classroom. Moving on to Bloom's taxonomy.
Now, Bloom's taxonomy starts at a basic level where we are gaining knowledge. Then as we move up this ladder, we move to the comprehension component where we're understanding. And then once we have knowledge, we have to start applying it, analyzing. From there, we've got to put all this information together and synthesize, and finally evaluate, make judgments.
I love it already. Let's find out more.
Bloom's taxonomy incorporates three domains: the cognitive, psychomotor, and affective. Here we see the different levels where the students will receive, respond, value, organize, and characterize.
Awesome.
And here we focus in Bloom's taxonomy on the affective domain.
In the affective domain, students have the opportunity to Just like the Type 3 model of Renzulli, students have the opportunity to kind of output their product in a format of their choice, where they really get to incorporate their own personal feelings, value statements, and judgments about themselves, their work, and their learning. Bloom in the classroom, a useful tool for encouraging higher order thinking skills and creative processes for the gifted and talented learners.
Offers teachers a tool for developing student-centered classrooms that emphasize flexibility and focus on the different needs of students.
I love it. Speaking of the different needs of students, gifted students have very particular qualities. They're really unlike any other learner. Let's take a look at those qualities a little more closely.